Muhammad Ali's heart kept beating for 30 minutes after his body had already begun to let go. No machines forced it. No miracle pulled him back. It was simply his heart, the most famous heart in sports history, refusing to stop. On June 3, 2016, inside Honor Health Scottsdale Osborne Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona, Muhammad Ali was nearing the end. He had been admitted 4 days earlier with what many believed was just another respiratory infection. He had survived pneumonia in 2014 and a severe urinary tract infection in 2015. Again and again he had battled back, and everyone expected this would be no different. Even his spokesman later admitted they believed he would recover, because Muhammad Ali had always recovered. But behind closed doors, the doctors already knew this fight was different. They quietly pulled aside his wife of 30 years, Lonnie Ali, and told her the words no family ever wants to hear. His condition wasn't improving. She understood immediately. The time had come to call the people who mattered most. The calls went out quietly, with no press release and no public announcement. One by one his children came: Hannah Ali, Maryam Ali, Rashida Ali, and Layla Ali, gathering around the man who had once commanded the attention of the entire world, now lying still in a hospital bed. The room was quiet except for the steady rhythm of medical monitors and the soft rise and fall of his breathing. His skin had grown pale, his eyes remained closed, and yet there was still a presence about him that filled the room. His children held his hands, kissed his forehead, and whispered to him, unsure whether he could still hear them, but needing him to know they were there. Outside the room, old friends waited in silence. Some had flown across the country after hearing the news, but they understood this moment belonged only to family. It was sacred. The cause was sepsis, a brutal condition that had begun as a respiratory infection before turning his own immune system against him. His lungs weakened first. Then his kidneys began to fail. Then his liver. Doctors used every treatment modern medicine could offer, fighting to keep his body alive. But sepsis does not negotiate. Slowly, one system after another shut down. And through it all, his heart kept beating. Not weakly. Not erratically. Deliberately. As if even then Muhammad Ali refused to surrender on anyone else's schedule. Then at exactly 9:10 p.m. Mountain Time, on June 3, 2016, the fight ended. There was no dramatic final gasp, no sudden rush of chaos. There was only stillness, the kind of stillness that comes when a great symphony reaches its final note and the silence afterward feels almost holy. His family stood around him, reciting Islamic prayers in low, rhythmic voices. It sounded like a lullaby carrying him gently toward rest. Somewhere in that room, someone whispered the words that finally gave him permission to let go. "You can go now. We will be okay. You can go back to God now." Later, Hannah would reflect on those final 30 minutes, calling them a true testament to the strength of her father's spirit and his incredible will. Even at the very end, it was not medicine or machinery keeping him here. It was Muhammad Ali himself, still fighting in the only way he knew how, with unmatched determination. When the news broke that night, the world seemed to stop. Across Louisville, memorial lights glowed in tribute to the city's greatest son. Leaders, athletes, and millions of ordinary people mourned together. The phrase echoed everywhere, "The greatest is gone." But his daughter Maryam offered a different truth. She said her father was no longer struggling, that he was in a better place, and that God is the greatest. Muhammad Ali spent his life telling the world he would never fall. In the end he didn't. He simply moved on.